Safe landing. Safe landing. Oh, I'm laughing. Oh, let's get proper. Why am I getting proper? I'm just talking to you. Hey, Instagram via the internet. It's me, T, from the Pattersons, taking the train to Tibet. Yes, it's a grand rising report. So you thought I was just going to say grand rising. You thought I'd forget about the report thing. But this is a report. We report every single grand rising, which means every single day of every single week of, I don't know how many months we're going to do this. I'll be traveling, in a little while. Oh, in a little bit more than a month, I'll be leaving India where I am right now. Anyway, for this grand rising report, let me tell you, why am I in India? You might ask that question. Because I was doing healing for the last, since January, February, March. And now we're in April, so it'll be 4 months. That's right. Healing for 4 months. That's not counting the last year for the 4 months or 5 months for last year. And then I said, what's all this healing? Why are you taking so much time? Look, let me explain something to you. I've been around a long time. I did... And since I'm such a knucklehead, I talk about in the Indian pantheon, the American Indian pantheon, I'm a woodpecker, tenacious, just keep on going, don't stop, right? Well, because of that, because I'm just a man anyway, you know how men are. I just don't pay no attention to health. Well, that's not true. I pay attention to health issues, but if it ain't, my point is this. After all these years, I decided a couple of years ago, hey, your hamstring, they said it's been tight since the 90s. You got to do something about it because it's da-da-da-da. So last year, last year I said, okay, let me go to India because I know where to heal at. I go to Oroville, get healed, that kind of thing. That's what it said to myself. Just before I came, I'm talking literally 2 weeks before I came to do this, I was going to do this, right? Bell's palsy came down. Looked like Quasimodo, like Uncle Rucker. It came all down there. My face was all jammed up. I looked like that, my eyes like that. I still can't do it right. Couldn't, just like that. I couldn't do it. And now it's just, now I got to get rid of this little bit of thing here. It's like somebody punched me. Anyway, it's coming along, right? Because Orwell, so I knew about Orwell 20 years ago. And I said, hey, if there's one place that I can be healed, it's Orville, because they concentrate, It's like Orville itself got their own healing thing, and then we're surrounded by, what's the land of the coconuts and the intellectuals over there? Kerala, they got the Ayurvedic. And see, what happened, Ayurvedic comes from Sri Lanka, but somehow it jumped over South India, went to Kerala, and then sort of back here. So I'm in a sweet spot, right? So now today, for instance, right when I'm finished talking to you, not when I finish, but in a little while, I go to my healing. I've been with him for last year and this year, right, for those 4 months. And they know my body. I say they because him and his wife, they work on me, And so, which is a really interesting thing. Because for me personally, you usually have one practice, somebody that's going to do whatever, but it took two people's. It just so happened that way. Things happen the way they're supposed to happen, right? So anyway, I have two people working, male and female energy working on me. Then just last Sunday, what day was that? I think it was Sunday. I forget what day. No, I think it was Saturday. Just over the weekend, because we're in a Tuesday now. Are we Tuesday? Yeah, we're Tuesday now. I had talked to Aurelio, who I met 20 years ago because I helped him with it. Anyway, the point is, he got this sprawling thing. I mean, he got these things that heal you, the sound healing, whatever. So I spent and then he hooked me up with this. Strange enough, this American who happens to be around here, but he travels all over the place, and he does craniosacral work and a bunch of other stuff with the music, vibrations, all of that stuff. So now today is the first day that I'm actually going to have in the moment, right? I'll do my regular guy, this the thing to do out of that. Then so that's like 9 to 10. Then I come back, take a quick wash, maybe eat something there, blah, 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 blah. And then I run to Joseph, the American. Oh, the guy's been doing this for 35 years. And he does the cranial shaker, but he does what's that? What's that? Fuchsia. Look, you got your muscles, right? Then you have your tendons, right? And then then you have all your blood vessels. But between that, you get the fuchsia, whatever that thing is, right? It's like a cheesecloth. I say I won't talk about it. Well, it's like a cheesecloth that's between the stuff. It sort of wraps around everything, cocoons everything. So he works on that. See, my theory was this. I said the reason why I had this problem with blood pressure and all this other stuff is because my muscles and my and my tendons sort of tightened up around my blood vessels. See, like that. And I don't know how the nerves are in there somehow, right? Of course, how the spinal cord. Don't worry about that part. In there, right? But the fascia, the fuchsia, whatever that thing is, that's actually in there too. That goes around everything, including the nerves and whatever have you. So he manipulates that. Now, the last time I had it very few things work on me. It works on me. Now, my guy that does my Ayurvedic medicine and DeBrother, and he also does see, the things that work on me best is what do you call that? Reflexology. So anyway, so he does reflex. Anyway, so these two things together, I think, this last month here, I think it's going to work. Let me explain further. Oh, by the way, we're just about ending blue light. So, hey, shout out to Blue Light Brigade. I know you all did what you need to do. I did some stretching. I was doing some stretching. Right, this is the next thing. Now, here's the thing. Here's the trick. You have all these people doing outside stuff. This is the thing I learned. Now people are talking about right now. It's humming. If you hum, like when you walk, you're supposed to hum. Forget all that stuff. So when I do my stretches in the morning, what I do, I sleep with certain break. When I get up, I don't get up. I go and then at some particular point, I change my, position. I get off the bed and I lay on the floor and put my feet up on this chair here, put it's like a L like that. You know what I mean? So here's my feet. Here's my thighs or whatever like that, and then my back is on the. Can I do that? And my back is on the floor like that. So that's where I am. So I'm laying there at least more than an hour, or a couple hours, like that. So now what I do, and at some particular point, because I play some Anita Baker, a DJ Spivey mix of Anita Baker, which is kind of interesting too, because when I first came to Africa, when I was traveling, I used to have a tape. They had on one side that had Ennio Morricone, the remix that I did for the Mission. Great movie. You should see that movie about colonialism and whatever. Anyway, and then on the other side there's a tape. I carry tape. On the other side was a 90-minute tape. On the other side, I had a little bit of Bob Marley and a Anita Baker. Well, here I'm traveling here. Anyway, back to the point here. So I'm there like that, and then what I do is I hum. And here's what's happening in my mind. Here's what I'm thinking. That fuchsia, whatever that thing that wraps around the muscle and the tendon and the what do you call that, the nerves, right? That thing there, that the cheesecloth thing that I was talking about. Well, it's not cheesecloth, but you know what I'm talking about, inside, right? I feel like I'm humming, and that's sort of activating that thing, activating that thing. That's why I think singers are pretty good singers. Oh, wait, is this sunrise? It may be sunrise. We'll leave that alone for now. Well, let me just check. Maybe I think I know when sunrise is. No, it's not sunrise yet. Okay, so I'm humming, and that's activating that thingy, right? See, because it's like a membrane, I guess, and so I'm activating that and humming it, and that's doing something. I'm exercising from inside, and then after a certain while. not that I get tired, but after a certain while, then what I do is I start my other exercises. I do this whole thing with my legs, I move here, then I move the thing out the way, then I do this other thing, then I do my somatics, I do, then I really haven't done my planks yet because my shoulder's still, it's not where it wants to be. I think what I'm going to do, I'm still going to chill out with the. I'm not doing my push-ups or anything like that yet. I'm gonna just wait them up. Let this whole thing go. When I get to the States, then I'll go back to all the rest of that stuff. You see? Hey, I'm always thinking. But my point is this: you have to do some internal work. I know everybody's there on their machine, they're running and they do that, yeah, and they listening to their thing and then I got you. But I'm advocating this. I'm saying to you, it works. Hum. Something to yourself. I feel it. And funny thing when I'm like this, I can feel my humming going through my entire body. So so that fascia, that fascia, whatever that stuff is, that membrane that I'm talking about that wraps around everything, I'm sort of activating that too. And this actually started. I hummed and I learned. I was humming sporadically. And when I did that first session with Joseph, and he was doing something, and it was so painful there. Anyway, I started humming, and then I said, "Oh, this is interesting." So now when my point is, I hum every morning. It took me a long time to get to that. I'm telling you, this is what happens, Okay, here's the point. So everything is going swimmingly well, is what I'd like to tell you right now. And I've been thinking, this is a Grand Rising report, so let me just report some other stuff that's happening, right? The world is a changing. The world is a changing, really fast. Oh gosh, I'm not even. Later on today, this is a Tuesday. Later on today, I'm supposed to be talking about U.S. politics. I'll talk about a little bit, but I'm telling you, there's so much stuff happening. I don't know if you can keep up with it. See, let me tell you how I work. Let me see what. You're talking to me now, right? Okay. I'm what's called a nowist, right? So I'm in the now, right? I'm in the now. That's why I can just talk to you off the cuff. I don't edit this stuff. I just go blah, 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 blah. I'm a radio man. Blah, blah, blah. So, but I'm in the now, whatever comes to me right now, right? But even though I'm in the now, as soon as you hit the now, it's already past, right? So you can basically say you're in the past. No, you're in the now. But the now becomes the past right away. So you're hearing me in the past. Because as soon as I say something and there's a tiny whatever, nano, whatever gap. So by the time you hear it, it's past me. So just like, okay, you're following, I can see you're following this, okay. Here's the other trick. Even though I'm in the now, when you listen to me, it's like the Roadrunner, like zing. You think you're listening to me here, but I'm already over there. So I'm actually talking to you, wait for it, from the future. I'm not saying I'm a futurist. I'm not saying I'm some little swami, whatever. I'm just explaining to you. I'm talking to you from the future. I see things right before they happen. This is a power that I have. Here I am trying to be proud of my power. But this is nothing to be proud of. This is just natural, right? So you're actually listening to a cat from the future. The cat would be me, T, from the Patterson State and Train to Tibet. But you don't have to heed my words like, he saw the future. You don't have to heed my words. You got the power too. You just got to tap into it. What I first suggest you do is start humming. Because you got to activate your inside. That's the other thing. When you're doing this humming, you're definitely in the now. You're in the now of you, the you now. Aha. Because only you can hum to you. Somebody else can hum to you, but they hum from the outside. By the time it hits your ear, you see, they're gone, and you're getting the remnants of that. So it's not like they're giving you anything. Well, I guess they're giving you something if you want to receive it. But if you want to be authentic, like that word authentic, you got to be in the now, because only you can massage you from the inside. Only you can hum you into existence. This is good for your existence. You should be humming yourself into existence. So I'm just advocating humming, because in this day and age, this stuff happening, and there's no warning. I can't give you any warnings like that. I know I'm in the future already, but I can't. By the time I try to report back to you, which is the Grand Rising report, I'm supposed to be reporting back to you. By the time I report back to you, well, it's too late. This is what I don't know why people look. If you're listening to all these medias and stuff like that, by the time they give you something, it's too late. That's why. Oh, there it is. Hey, sunrise. Do you feel it? Do you see it? Okay, here we go. We do our sunrise exercise. Here we go. We breathe in through your nose, and then you take another sharp breath in through your nose, and then you breathe out like this. Welcome to the new day. I'm going that way because east is that way. Welcome to the new day. There we are. We done made it. We done made it to another. And then, look, stuff is happening. I'm going to have a very interesting. Well, I can warn you ahead of time. I can preview. Look, I do 2 reports. In the morning, we do the Grand Rising report, where I'm supposed to tell you things that happened in the past or within whatever in the recent past, right? Report you. So there's other things happened. I didn't report you. I got hooked up on this, trying to get you to start humming to yourself, as you do your exercise. But anyway, and then in the evenings, well, about 10 to 12 hours later, let's put it that way, I give you a regular, another kind of thing, a commentary on every day is something different. And today is U.S. politics, which is going to be quite interesting. Hey, there's Maton. Hey, Maton, look, I'm trying to, Palamanton. Hey, I will get you your whole name. Look, Palamanton, as usual, you're late, man. You gotta be on time. No, you don't have to be on time. You can run this back. Anyway, I got to go, man, because the Grand Rising report is over. But stay tuned, pay close attention. Y'all take care. See you again sometime.